Hello everyone, my name is YUSEF and welcome to part 98 of the movie Revolution. Let us begin. So, Jerry was in his hotel room in Silvercat when he felt this urge to work out. So he got dressed in his gym clothes that the king of Silvercat got for him because he wanted to work out with him sometime. And so he puts them on, calls the king and says, I would like to take you up on that offer if you don't mind. And he says, great. Are you going to the gym right now? Yes, I am, he says. And then the king says, well, that's nice. I'll meet you there. No problem. And so, Jerry leaves his hotel room to go to the gym. He walks into, he walks outside. It's pretty, gorgeous, all things considered. Everything seems to be going well for the, kingdom of Silvercat, of course. He looks around. He looks at the sky. He looks at the trees. Everything seems to be going well for him. He he's walking to the gym and he's having a good time. Finally, he gets to the gym and he decides to wait for the king. The king arrives and he's very happy to see him. And they work out for a while. And they work out some more, and then they work out some more, and then they work out some more. Jerry is exhausted, um, but he keeps going to keep up with the king, of course. And by that time, he's completely exhausted. But once again, he keeps up with him, or at least at this point, tries to. Now, before he passes out, he says to the king, um, would it be polite if I just stop for a while? No, I mean, no, of course not. What are you talking about, man? Of course not. And so he just sits on the bench. No, he lays down, or he sits down on the ground of the gym and tries to catch it. Well, tries to catch his breath. He does catch his breath, and he is working out again. Eventually, he is sweating, and is it was at this moment he realized that he was so exhausted, and so he decided that he was going to leave. He says to him, he says to the king, I think I'm done. Um, it was nice working out with you, but I think I had enough working out for the day. I'm going back to the hotel room and I am going to sleep it off or room service, whatever it may take. And then the king says, I don't. I mean, you've been staying at this hotel room. You've been staying at the hotel for far too long. Um, I would love it if you stay in my house, if you don't mind. Oh, no problem. And then the king said, I would love to have you, and my daughter would too, if you remember correctly. She wants another date, but I would love another date with her too. You know what? No problem. I say I I will stay. I will I will stay. No problem. I I will stay at your house. Well, at the kingdom for a while until I have to leave. No problem. No problem at all. It'll stay here. It'll stay in my house for a couple of weeks. That's great, Jerry said. And then he leaves the gym, goes to his goes to the limo to no. He leaves the gym. He goes back outside to leave the gym, of course. He sees a limo, and it's the Silver Cat's limo. Well, it's the king's limo to take him to the house. The king is going to the car. Well, is going to actually, the king follows Jerry to the car. He follows him to the car, and they're just relaxing. They're in the car now, and it's pretty much awesome. You know, the sun is still shining. He is very happy. He is talking to the king as a friend, and everything is going great. Everything is going fantastic. And then a car crash. A car crashes into the limo of to the limo. It crashes, and then all of a sudden they get out of the car. He is stumbling a little bit, and then someone grabs Jerry, and they grab him and puts him in their car, and then they just drive off. They drive off with Jerry. Jerry has been kidnapped, and it it was terrible. Um, the king is freaking out. He's having a he is he's freaking out basically. He's trying to call the Silver Cat Police, which who he owns, by the way. They are trying to get to him. He calls them. He tells them what's going on, and all of a sudden a manhunt begins. And then all of a sudden it's all hands. It's all hands on deck for the Silver Cat Police Department. Police Department, rather. So he hangs up the phone, tells them all of that, and he gets back into the limo. But he realizes that his limo driver is hooked, and he's, you know, and then all of a sudden his wife, who is also in the limo, in another limo rather, who's just having a good time herself, until she sees her husband um on the streets. She sees the limo has been crashed into, and she asks the limo driver to pull over, of course, so he does, and And to make a long story short, um, she tells him to pull over. He does, like I just said. And they, so the king and his limo driver get gets put into the the queen's car and they drive home. They are driving home. The king is bleeding. The limo driver is bleeding. They are in a mess. They get to the hospital, and the cop is already there to ask him some questions. He was American, of course, and for some apparent reason, he was American, and he was like, okay, so what happened? Well, it was a car crash. We were just hanging out. We just got off from the gym, and we were, we were just going home. Then all of a sudden, bam! A car just crashes into our limo, and well, someone grabbed Jerry and kidnaps him. So what are you gonna do about this? No problem, no problem at all. Um, we will be on it. Um, my my Majesty. We will get on it immediately. All hands are on deck as you requested, and yeah, all hands on deck as you requested. So he leaves. They are just in a horrible way, and he is crying at the thought of his daughter being hurt by this news, which obviously he thinks that she has already heard already. She has already she has already heard the news. He thinks to himself. And he is because she is gone. She is in she's in America at that point, just hanging out with her friends and stuff like that. And so she doesn't know what happened. And this was, as a matter of fact, um, as this was happening, she was experiencing her last day in America. She was about to go back home and visit her boyfriend, Jerry. And now he's thinking that, oh God, what if he's, oh no, oh, she's gonna be heartbroken over this. And so he's freaking out a lot. His wife is calming him down. Everybody in the hospital is freaking out that the king is freaking out and tries to calm him down, which is heavily appreciated by the king and his wife. And he says to himself, I love my people. I really, really do. And he calms and he calms down. So at so when he was sleeping, all he could think about was what is he going to tell his daughter? What is he going to tell her after all of this? Because he's still kidnapped. Obviously, he's going to have to tell the truth, and he's like freaking out over that too. But then he remembers what his wife and the people who were trying to tell him to calm down told him, just relax. Eventually, he does, and he goes back to sleep. in the hospital bed, of course. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below what do you like about the video or hate about the video. Um, and I will see you, and also, I almost forgot. And also, share the video too. Copy and paste it if you would like to do that. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.